all off. It's gotta go. Let her rip.
All right.
Let her rip. There's no telling what's in there.
Really?
You know, one of the things that drove me to get my hair cut was to help the training staff understand that I'm not who they think I am. They showed me a picture of Charlton Heston as Moses and said, hey, this is what you look like. Yeah, it kind of hit home. So decided to change that today.
How long has it been since you've actually had like a good break?
March 12th.
Oh.
It's been a long year. My tracer, magical tracer. There were so many things to do, and shaving every day wasn't one of them. But then it got to the point that, you know, I wasn't going to cut it until the season was over. It was a daily reminder of things aren't changing. It was kind of like Groundhog Day, actually. I just kept waking up going, I wish it was different, but it's not. You know, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that we'd be able to face the season. It took a lot of work from a lot of people. But feels a little different.
Just a little.
So, feels good.
Awesome.
Back to work.
Kenzie. Look at your brother being silly, huh?
Are you dancing? Are you dancing?
That's my 2-year-old Kai. My fiance Taylor. This is my baby girl who joined us during football season this year, Kenzie Brown. The best part about, having kids is coming home at the end of the day. You practice hard, you played hard, and it's funny because it puts life into a whole new perspective of you gotta do what your kids want to do. And you love them to death, they love you, but they don't have the realization of what you're doing, but at the same time, you know, everything that you do is for them. You know, I'd be gone from 6 o'clock in the morning to about 5 o'clock in the evening when I got home from work. It's basically the complete opposite of that now. Those 2 hours turn into 24 hours. It's great to be home with my family, and it's been pretty cool so far.
Dance moves, dance moves, dance moves, dance moves, dance moves, dance moves.
Back in July, back in June, you know, the pandemic was taking over, and you had to test every single morning. It was so important for me not to bring that stuff in the house because, you know, I didn't want to bring it in and she get it, because then we're in trouble. Because if mama go down, it's over with. I'm extremely grateful that we got through those 17 weeks. First game versus the Raiders, man, it was you know, weird. You know, never played a game in anything in front of no fans. I remember they telling us, yeah, we're gonna have white noise going in the background, but now it's like, it felt like a scrimmage vibe. I definitely would always try to look up and find them first.
Yeah, whenever you would look our way, we'd all be waving, even though, because we were in a suite, because there's no way he would sit in a seat in the stands.
You know, I can't wait to see Bank of America Stadium full and just see everybody there. Everybody can go back to not having to wear a mask and just be quarantined forever and, you know, just get to enjoy life again.
Once everyone's done registering up top there, they'll come over here. We'll have another Disney line. It's going to go perpendicular, if you will, across the concourse, dumping out into the actual vaccination area. So working with Honeywell has been really great. They bring a lot of the logistics and the data portion of this event to life and gives us a lot of real-time data so we can make on-the-spot changes to our operation. We've set up about 26 tables with chairs. We got 2 chairs per table and then a third at every other. My role in this event really was to help coordinate with Atrium and Honeywell as to how we want to actually bring the patients in, get them through the stadium concourse, that crowd flow, that setup. It's something that we did during the season that we learned a lot from, and we tried to replicate that for this event as well. So it's been really helpful to have them on board with this project. What we're really trying to do is get back to normal, get people vaccinated, and in the end, try to get this stadium packed next year with 75,000 fans.
We are packing up. We're heading home. Time to go back and recharge and get ready for what comes next. You know, normally as the security director, my role was dealing with the team, with the stadium, and making sure, you know, game day events, football, everything, everybody had what they needed for safety and security. When you add COVID on top of it, it totally changed the dynamic of it. Every day the rules were changing. Every day the science behind the virus was changing. And I made a commitment to keep it going, keep the people safe, and get back into business as quick as we can, as safely as we can. And I think we accomplished that for the most part. I need to take some time off and recharge and not think about this for a little bit, because it's kind of consumed me for the past month. Don't really have a vacation plan. I just want to be able to just go somewhere and not be connected, not be attached to the phone, not be attached to email, not to be attached to anything, at least just for a short period of time. I'm willing to come back and get us back into, you know, football mode in a couple months, but just a little bit of a break would be good right now. That's all she wrote. But I appreciate what y'all done for us, as always. But thank you guys. Take care. Thank you. You take care.
No one can really understand how hard of a year this has been in terms of no off season, all that stuff. And you've overcome adversity. You guys have hung together, and I really believe this. You know, I believe the first step to being a champion is building a brand and establishing a process. And you guys have done that.
We approach 6.5 minutes to go in the second quarter, and Locke is sacked. Ball comes out late, scooped up by Obata.
You guys have challenged me, you've pushed me to be a better coach.
Let's all make sure we protect the football on this drive. Everybody on the same page? Protect the football. Let's go. He's going to show the arm off again, going deep for DJ Moore, who's got it.
I really believe that we'll look back in 2 or 3 years and say, hey, this Super Bowl team, this playoff team, this championship team was built through the chaos and adversity of this season. You guys never quit. You guys never gave up. You never made excuses. You just hung in there. We had some good times. We had some times where we questioned what we were doing, but we hung in there, and that matters. Take this off season, please always remember that you played for me and I'm grateful. So you can always come to me with anything.